Hey everyone, this is Blue Wolf Productions, and I'm here to bring you guys the review for the manga series Tokyo Ghoul. So let's get into it. Tokyo Ghoul is a psychological dark fantasy seinen manga which was written and illustrated by Suishida and was serialized in Shueisha's weekly Young Jump. The series began in 2011 and concluded in 2014, accumulating a total of 14 volumes, and the series is published in English by Viz Media. The background of Tokyo Ghoul is the story follows Kin Kaneki, a college student who barely survives a deadly encounter with Rize Kamishiro, his date who reveals herself as a ghoul. He is then taken to a hospital in critical condition. After recovering, Kaneki discovers that he underwent a surgery that transformed him into a half-ghoul. This was accomplished by some of Rize's organs getting transferred into his body, and now, like normal ghouls, he must consume human flesh to live. The ghouls who manage the coffee shop Anti-Coup take him in and teach him how to deal with his new life as a half-ghoul. Some of his daily struggles include fitting into the ghoul society, as well as keeping his identity hidden from his human companion, especially his best friend, Hideyoshi Nagachika. When I read the first 5 chapters of the series for free on Viz Media's website, I was hooked onto the series instantly. I really liked how the main character had to learn how to balance out between the human world and the ghoul world, and I also like how the alternate world of Tokyo is divided into wards, and how humans and ghouls perceive one another. I also like the mystery of the series, of how it builds up around certain aspects of the narrative, and I also like the gray area between humans and ghouls, where everything is not completely black and white and there's a good amount of ambiguity within the series. And also during the series, there were certain times when I was rooting for the ghouls to win, and other times when I was rooting for the CCG. And I also like how the narrative delves into the psychological state of some of the characters that we see in the series, as some of them go through mental and emotional breakdowns. There are some parts in the story that are a bit slow, but overall it's pretty great. As for the art, at the beginning of the manga, the art was rather shaky. In the first 4 volumes, the artwork was really shaky at best, but as the series went on, definitely by volume 5 or 6 and onward, the artwork got very great. And Suishida definitely has one of my favorite manga art styles that I've seen so far. For the characters, the development of our main protagonist, Kin Kaneki, is probably one of the most dramatic changes in the narrative, and it's one of the most dramatic developments that I've seen in the manga so far. From volume 1, he starts off as a meek, quiet college student, and then by the end of the series, he's pretty ruthless, pretty savage, and he'll do whatever he needs to do to get the job done. And for lack of a better word, he will quite fuck you up if you mess with him or get on his bad side. We get to see how Kin Kaneki learns who he truly is, if he's a human or if he's a ghoul, and how to find the peace within himself between his two halves. Another character in the manga that I also like a lot is Nishiki Nishio. He was introduced kind of as a douchebag of a character, but after volume 4 he becomes a much more decent person and he becomes more likable. Also, the amount of revelation we get on the character Yoshimura just completely blew my mind when we got all the stuff we need to know about Mr. Yoshimura's character. Also, between Toka and Kaneki, you can really see how they begin to have some type of character dynamic relationship between the two of them, and I can't wait to see how that relationship progresses. And also, you can also see how Hideyoshi has a much big role in the series, as he keeps Kaneki grounded to some degree and helps him regain his sanity at some certain points. As for the interesting facts, Sweet Ishida is actually a pen name. No one knows Sweet Ishida's real name. Another interesting fact is that he uses a tablet to draw instead of traditional pen and ink. The author also worked on a one-shot manga for the series Hunter x Hunter. The manga is about the backstory of one of Hunter x Hunter's characters known as Hisoka, and the one-shot manga is considered canon within the Hunter x Hunter story. Also, Sweet Ishida is a fan of the Japanese rock band Ling Tosite Sigure. I apologize for my pronunciation. For anime adaptations, Tokyo Ghoul has had a good fair share of the anime adaptations. The first season of the anime came out in 2014. It is about 12 episodes long and adapts the first 7 volumes of the manga. The second season of the anime, titled Tokyo Ghoul Route A, came out in 2015 and is considered non-canon as it does not follow the events of the manga. There is also a live-action movie of the series as well. So should you buy/read Tokyo Ghoul? Yes. If you're looking for a manga that has some interesting psychological elements, then you would definitely be into the series. Also, I would recommend this for people who are getting into seinen manga for the very first time, because there are some elements that are reminiscent of a shonen manga. However, Tokyo Ghoul has a good amount of gore and violence in the series, and a lot of mature subject matter, which is appealing to people who are tired of shonen manga. Currently, there is a box set that has all 14 volumes of Tokyo Ghoul available for purchase. And that's about it for this review, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like the video, share it with your friends. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one. Drop a comment down below to tell me what you think. And also do not put spoilers for Tokyo Ghoul Re, as I have not read it yet. With that said, I'm Blue Wolf Productions. Take care, guys.